All right, folks, welcome, fans and fellow drivers. Here we go. Another production being thrown down by Left Turn Broadcasted, coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. Brought to you by Century 21 today. We have Pocono Raceway Cup Series, Speedway Collective 350 at Iowa. Race number 7 of 22. And man, if it's anything like their race last night for their Xfinity race, oh man, are we in for one heck of a race. I am excited for this field and this lineup. Let's go ahead and jump right to it if we could. All right, so we're going to be looking at starting on pole today. Big D Destroyer, all right. Yeah, he's running pretty good last night. Diesel, also running great last night, sitting in that second position. Third is C. Workman in that Wood Brothers for the number 20, or no, I'm sorry, number 7. There you go. All right, and then scrolling through here on our 4th spot, Jay Hyper getting it done in that number 24 Hendrick Chevy. In our 5th spot is Marcus E-Dub in the number 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. We're looking at for the 6th, that's 5th position. 6th position is Bags 475 in the JTG Chevy number 47. Going with our 7th position is Galen in that Germain Chevy, that number 13. In our 8th position, we're looking at from the back in that JTG Chevy, that number 37. Look for him. He's going to be coming from the back. In our 9th spot is Titans in that Penske Ford, that number 22. 10th spot, Celtics fan, Front Row Motorsports Ford, that number 36. 11th is Smoke Zima in that Wood Brothers Ford, that number 21. Sitting in that 11th spot. And that's going to round out our field for today here, folks. So we got ourselves a little bit of a shorter field, which is going to mean for a lot of intense racing right up front in our camera view. Really hope you're all ready for this. This is Iowa Speedway, folks. And this is a 7/8 mile track. So small track, but with big potential here. We're going to see outside lines forming, inside lines forming, aggressive side-by-side dive maneuvers, of course, rotating through their centers and really get these cars to grip, holding on to it because they're going to lose that grip. Those tails of the cars are going to start to come around. Man, we got all kinds of excitement. So we're going to jump into this thing. Let me go ahead and get these drivers up on comms rule, and we're going to get this green flag underway. Okay, here we go. Got the drivers up. Those famous words, here we go. Gentlemen, start your engines! All right, we are going live here in just a moment. We'll be back here with the live footage of PRCS at Iowa. And they're going to be throwing down some pretty mean racing here at this Speedway Collective 350. You're looking for the stages, the whole shebang here, folks. All right, you fans and drivers out there, we back. Back all kinds. We got Iowa Speedway coming upon us right now. This is the PRCS Speedway Collective 350. Got yourself a good group of drivers here. All these guys with some of the utmost talent. Some of them pros. You're gonna see a number of these drivers fighting for that same real estate. How much patience it's gonna be able to to be thrown down throughout this race, we'll see. But we're gonna be getting under green here in just one moment. Everyone's lining up right now, getting ready for this green flag coming in 3 and 4. Let's go ahead and get over to our pole here. All right, Big D. Now, Big D, was awesome here last night, and same was Diesel. Diesel, I mean, these guys just tore it up in the Xfinity car. We're gonna look for the same thing right now. Green, all kinds. Hold on to yourselves, folks. It's Iowa time. Woo! That was awesome right there. Little cranker upper to get the blood flowing. We going now. You're on board right now, the 24 J Hyper. Sitting pretty nice right now in that top 4th position. Diesel right there in that 2nd spot. See who's running where right now. All right, we are at Iowa again, folks. All this brought to you by Century 21, your leader in hometown realty. I think we are under caution. I believe so. Yes, that is. Oop, maybe not. I thought we might have had a little bit of an issue there, but we are. Okay, under caution, folks. So looks like getting those jitters out right off the bat, trying to fill their cars out, see what's going to happen. Now they get a chance to maybe switch that rubber up a little bit, make a quick adjustment on the car, see what they have in store for us. All right, we are under caution. We'll be back here in just a moment. Woo! 12 got him. All right, we're back, folks. We're looping around right now. All cars starting to form up after that quick caution. It looks like you had a little pit strategy action getting thrown down. That 13 of Galen and that Jermaine Chevy got himself out there in that pole, that lead spot, taking that pole away, and hopefully going to do what we may have seen last night. These cars that kind of get up there, get in front, get that clean air, were able to check out just a little bit. So I think we're going to be looking for the same styles of strategies when it comes to how they're going to operate this race. Here we go. Green, all kinds. Here we go. That number 2, the Diesel right there. That Penske Ford on the bottom, rotating hard underneath that 13. Galen in that 13 Jermaine Chevy, high and tight to the outside. Whoa, look at this, though. They're not giving up. Diesel right there on the outside going and taking this guy. Whoa, as they're fanning back underneath. Contact! Massive contact! Big Reckons, big Reckons. Got the 12 involved right there. Ooh, bummer. That was Big D Destroyer. Diesel on that one. So lots of contact right off the bat, folks. So we are under caution again. Let's go back to our race leader, scaling in that number 13 Jermaine Chevy. Take another quick break. All this brought to you by Century 21. Appreciate all of their support when it comes to left turn broadcasting and bringing all this to you live. Back in one moment, folks. All right, folks, we back coming out of this caution. Couple quick cautions beginning of this stage. Galen and the 24 of Jay Hyper. Galen number 13, we're on board with him right now. And they both stayed out. Everyone else came in, got some pits. Oh, here we go. Green flag. 36 off to a jump on the outside. Looks like Jay's a little woed up and slowed up there. Look at this, a 36 still holding strong on the outside. Galen working the bottom right now. Side by side, here we go. Fanning back there, here comes Bags in that number 47. Starting to work his way through the field. Bringing it up. Long race, guys, let's get her in motion. 34 starting to rotate, starting to find himself some speed. That's Marcus. Marcus found a great line last night and was able to capitalize on that. Leading a lot of the race last night. So, oh, a little slide job right there, 37. Holds on to it, keeps it straight, keeps it pointing in the right direction. We're all right. That's from the back right there. He's just getting that thing settled in. Jay Hyper in the 24. Underneath. 3 wide, 4 wide, here we go. Bags trying to get it in there. Let's get over to these guys. Woo! Rotating around, everyone's fanned out here. Look. Still trying to hold the bottom right there. Diesel doing a fine job. 3 wide right now from the back stick, right in the center of this. Oh, contact to the wall. Hold on to it. We're in the middle of all of this tornado action. Toward the back here, you're looking at, this is a battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all the way back to your 11th position. Everyone's right here. Oh, contact by the 37. Pismo Limp Cam got a really good shot of that one. And so did Diesel. He got the best shot of it all. There's Big D in that 12 car trying to rotate on the bottom again. He likes getting the car down there, getting it a grip. Woo! 2-car, fanning out to the outside. Starting to lay some rubber up there. Let's see if this track will open up a little bit. Once these cars start to get some rubber up there, as you're seeing right now, oh yeah. They'll be running inches off that wall, be able to keep those RPMs up, come screaming around. Whoa, 3-1, oh no! Maintained it. Great move. Must have been a little contact to the wall with the 24. Slowed up his progressions throughout that. All these guys came barreling through there. Excellent move. Great racing toward the back right here. Now this is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all right here. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd have checked out ever so slightly. Oh, car around 36, Celtics fan. Possible caution, looking for it. J Hyper wounding hot around the outside. 22 of Titans right there as well. All right, Celtics back up, and a little bit of damage to Titans right now. Might blow up his progression. Same thing with Diesel. Great battle. Marcus right there taking a pretty good standing out there in front. He's got that lead. Got it away from the 13 off that start. Has checked out ever since. The 13's kind of settled back. That's Galen at Jermaine Chevy. He is right there. So there's your 1st and 2nd. Marcus up there leading the charge in that 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. Let's go and look back at Diesel. He was under attack. Oh, he still is under attack. Okay, let's see what Diesel can bring up here. Woo! 37 underneath. Diesel a little wiggle. Lost a lot of momentum there and was able to hold on to it though. 22 of Titans pushed high to the wall. Contact there. About 37 in front and back. Was getting her done today. He did come from the back. He started in that 9th position, 10th position. Under caution right now, folks. Go ahead and go through our little running lineup right now. Top 3. As they go into pits, Marcus is leading the charge there. You got the Jermaine Chevy, that number 13, of Galen in 2nd. Big D Destroyer in that number 12. Right there in that 3rd spot. And 37 trying to make a little light here. From the back, starting to make his way forward. Starting that at 8th position. Okay, we are under caution, folks. We're going to take a Century 21 break. We'll be right back. All right, green, we back. 3rd caution coming back from Marcus in that 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. Still in that lead, trying to maintain it. He's got himself some pressure now. Big D Destroyer right there in that 12 car, starting to mosey his way toward the front. Got from the back in the number 36 in that third spot. 37, sorry. Man, fanning out back there. Diesel kind of stuck in the middle. Let's get to him. Close enough. Galen in that number 13 Jermaine Chevy. Rotate on the bottom. Whoa! Kind of pinched action. A little contact. More contact. Wall action. More contact. Fanning back, trying to hold on to her. Diesel down there doing some landscaping action, plowing some dirt. He brings it back nice and ginger-like. Still contact. Oh, more contact. 3 wide. Be leery of those bumper cars, folks. Here we go. Still rotating 3 wide. Got that number 7. Oh, still holding strong. Go, Galen. Yeah. Great line by Galen. Holding the middle pretty tough. Finally gives way. Looks like 22 is going to go ahead and roundabouts. Ooh, possible contact by that number 7 to the wall. See Workman trying to do work there. Was getting it done. Rotating to the center, to the bottom now. See if we can pick up a couple. 36 Celtics fan outside. Titans on a charge right now. There's your lead pack. Titans falling into that 4th position. Marcus is still leading the charge. Uh-oh. He's peeking. Side by side, these guys are trying to fight it all out. This is for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Right in that group right there. Top 3 you just seen race past you. Big D Destroy in that 3rd spot. It looks like we are under caution, folks. All right, caution number 4 coming out. Stage 1. We're going to go ahead and take another Century 21 break. Before we get to the Century 21 break, let's go into Century 21 in general. New Millennium Hometown Realty. It's all over the U.S., all over the world. So if anything that you're looking for when it comes to commercial, residential, buying or selling, look them up online. Sure, you'll find one in your area. So they'll be happy to answer any kind of questions, comments, concerns that you may have. And a proud sponsor of Left Turn Broadcasting. All right, that fast break was brought to you again by Century 21. We are back up at green. My apologies there, folks. That was the end of Stage 1. We are up and running Stage 2. In the middle of all of this, look at this. Big D Destroyer trying to work his way on the bottom. Got Galen in that number 13 outside, trying to maintain his pace. Rotating around, keeping that thing floored right there. He got the ponies up. He's got the run. Still side by side. Big D still not letting up. Holding strong, rotating that car on the bottom, keeping it pinned, no contact, giving him room to race. Meanwhile, back at this ranch, look what's happened. You got everybody else stacked up right behind him. You got the whole group of coming. And Marcus is loving every last little bit of this, except for possibly a caution. 3 wide. Okay, impressive run getting done now. Everyone's up to speed, starting to feel the rhythm, setting their cars, got a little adjustment action. Let's see if Big D has what it takes to chase down Marcus. Marcus was really fast in Xfinity last night. Let's see if he has the same type of speed and program in his Cup Series today. All right, Big D still holding strong in that 2nd position, but look at the fight right behind him. Onboard C Workman right now is trying to work his way through the field. Whoa, a push! Still cleared though. Jay Hyper in that 24 right behind him. Nice fat run there. Dives to the bottom, rotates out. Looking for a run. Celtics fan right there. You see that Diesel right there. And that too, Penske Ford. All these guys are fighting. This is all for your basically 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. This entire pack right there. Entire field. Anything can happen. This is 3rd spot right now. Workman trying to do work, and he is sitting in that podium right now. Looks like the front two have kind of checked out a little bit. Marcus is starting to lose a little ground to that 2nd place of Big D. Let's try to get up there to him, because it does look as if he is coming, and he is. Okay, so as this battle commences, once he gets to him, you know, depending on how long this battle may take, if you can get around him, it's going to bring the rest of this group right up there to him. And next thing you know, we're going to have one good Duke out here. And you'll see some of the tightest finishes due to the fact that this is one of those styles of short tracks where it gives you the opportunity to work multiple lines, get those runs. We saw some of the tightest racing last night, like a 3 or 4 wide in stage 2 to finish that Joker in their Xfinity last night. Amazing. Ooh, a little bit of contact, Big D up there. That wound him up a little bit. That's going to bring the rest of the pack up to him. Marcus is going to be able to continue to check out. Marcus, Big DC, Workman from the back and forth. Diesel in 5th. 23 laps remaining in stage 2. All right, drifting back to Galen here. So Galen started about mid-pack, 7th position, was running up there pretty fast. And, oh, contact, bags into the wall. 47 JTG wound up and slowed up. Galen got a piece of it. Oh, trying to rotate out. Does. Galen's just going to have to try to clear. Looks like Bags has his hand full right now in that JTG 47. All right, from the back in that 3rd spot. Oh, no. Oh, no! Push it on around! Oh, man! Big wreck, big wreck. He all tore up. 37 right there. He was doing himself a good job riding around in that 2nd position. I'm sorry, he was right now. Yeah, you know, he was up there in that 3rd, searching. He was coming up to Diesel or to Big D after a little contact to the wall. So I'm pretty sure we are going to be under caution. We are into this one. All right, caution flag, caution flag. Let's go and take ourselves one quick break. I'm going to get this thing back green here in just a moment. All right, we are back coming out of this caution in stage 2. Marcus still on point. Oh, we're going to take one more caution lap here, waiting for the rest of the field to catch up to us. All right, if you are tuning in a little late, this is PRCS. They're at Iowa. This is the Speedway Collective 350. This is race number 7 of 22. Guys getting it done in stage 2 right now. 17 laps remaining. Heat's picking up in this race as we speak. So we're under caution right now. They're running around 3 and 4. Going to be picking up the pace here as we see this green flag. Marcus E-Dub in that number 34 car. Sporting the lead here. Dropping the hammer. Green, green, green. All kinds green. Here we go. Let's see if Big D can make her stick as he goes throwing this thing into 1 and 2. Rotating outside. Here we go. Oh, contact. Oh, possible apron action. Guys keeping it pointed in the right direction. Good news for them. Don't believe that's going to be a caution. Yep, they're up and moving. All right, so the battle continues between Big D and Marcus. They've both been doing a pretty... Oh, possible under caution again. That is affirmed, folks. We are under caution one more time. Stage 2. About a little over halfway through stage 2. We're coming up to stage 3. We're on caution again. We will take a quick break and be back in just a moment. All right, so it looks like we're coming down the back stretch right now. All cars be formed up. Marcus E-Dub in that number 34, Front Row Motorsports, still holding it tight on the bottom, leading this race. Going to come up to another green flag throw off here. Let's see what he can do on the start of this race. Looks like we have 4 cars that stayed out, rest pitted. Galen, Bags, and here we go, green. 34 Marcus trying to get it done on the bottom and make this thing stick. These other guys got a little bit fresher tire, so he wants to get out and get himself a little bit of spacing, and so that way he can, be able to maintain the race pace out in front with why these guys' tires equalize. Amazing battling getting done back here. 12 of Big D outside, along with Jay Hyper in that 24. Galen right there. Ooh! Big D destroying that 12. Contact right there. Holding the bottom. Galen rotating the center. More contact to Bags. 4 wide. Oh, 3 wide. Celtics got the better of it. Fanned out pretty good. Oh, here comes the number 2. Diesel right there looking. Oh, man. Not only is he looking, he's all over that bumper. 3 wide coming out. Galen on the bottom. Bags in the center. Jay Hyper on the outside. Can they make it going through 1 and 2? Clear does. Jay Hyper gets it run on the outside. Bags is up there to follow. Galen still dropping down to the bottom. Diesel center, rotating that thing through. And if anyone knows anything about this Iowa Speedway, the center is not the best place to be at all. They have like the little seam in there and a little transition action, and that will upset your car. You really have to be careful and know exactly what you're doing to your car as you rotate through the center of this track. Beautiful battle happening back here. First, second, and third have checked out just a little bit, not a lot. Uh-oh. Looks like we may have a pass for the lead here. At least he was looking. Workman on the bottom. He's working the heck out of that bottom right now. And the bumper of our leader, Marcus, in that 34 front row Motorsports Ford. Great job fending him off. But see Workman right there all over him. Thus, with these two racing as hard as they are, look what happened. Here comes Big D in that number 12. He be a-coming. Don't count out Jay Hyper. He's right there in that 24 Hendrick Chevy. And he's starting to gain a little bit of track position, followed by Bags in the 47 JTG Chevy and that Germain Chevy, number 13 of Galen. Excellent run by this front group so far. See, oh, a little bit of contact. See, Workman was trying to find his way around now, but he couldn't. Thus, the 12 of Big D was able to capitalize. Now he's out to that right rear quarter of our leader, Marcus. Marcus a little outside, 3 wide for the lead. Here we go. Oh, contact. Big D, oh, you're right on board with Workman. Workman, hold on to her, dude. Ooh, that's some contact. Push to the outside. Marcus into the wall. Rotating around it through a Big D right there, but here comes Workman. You see Marcus has drifted back, lost himself 3 positions, lost himself the lead. It's Big D Destroyer, Workman, J Hyper, Marcus, and Galen right now. As you see Workman diving, getting ready to dive to the bottom. Excellent battle. Right up here in front, but look at this. It's going to bring up the rest of that pack. It's going to make this party a lot bigger. Woo! Coming up to the end of this stage. Excellent run right there. Into stage 2. Workman finishing in that second spot. Big D, Destroyer, destroying the field, taking that stage win. Get some points, baby. That's what we're talking about. Got J Hyper in that 3rd spot. Marcus in that 4th. Galen in the 5th spot. Bags in number 6th. 7th is Celtic Span. 8th is From the Back. 9th is Diesel. 10th is Titans. All right, we got a few seconds. We're gonna take it quick. Set your 21 break. Be right back. Woo! And that was one kind of quick break, because here we go. Light the fires, kick the tires, Big Daddy. We going green, stage 3. Big D Destroyer gonna go ahead and lead this point off here. Got J Hyper in the number 24 rotating on the bottom. Woo! 36. I believe that was 36. Oh, rotating beautiful. Everyone's sticking to the bottom right now. We're gonna see some type of freight train. Viewing back. Big D still trying to check out here, but you got to see Workman right there all of his bumper. J Hyper up and high, a little bit to the outside. Possible Marcus in that 34, I believe. He's cruising up into that 3rd position. Let's get back to him. That is Marcus in the 34 as he's battling side by side with Jay Hyper in that Hendricks 24. Ooh. Jay high to the outside. Will he be able to keep the momentum? He does. Drives that thing. That's the beautiful thing about this high line. Not a lot of people are there, and you're able to keep that car spooled up. Downside is, any one of those cars on the bottom tends to push coming out. Ooh. Steele rotating around the outside. Great run, can't clear him. Oh, contact to wall, should be able to clear him now. If he needs to yep, he does. Takes the upper lane, falls right behind. Jay Hyper's going into that 4th position. Steele doing a great job holding that outside line. Beautiful. As we watch both these lines work, and you can see exactly how they work. He's going to throw this thing way up high outside. Look at this. Now Celtics fans want to be, oh, no, he got way too much of it. Big piece of it. Contact to the wall. See, he just slings that thing out there and just keeps her just wound up. So by the time he comes rocketing out of 3 and 4, he got such a head of steam coming down that short backstretch. He's able to rocket around everybody who's trying to really hold tight on that bottom. And that's one of the things you have to do when it comes to racing. If everyone's running that same line, hard to get by them. Get by them. You know, you're gonna have to work your car somewhere else. As you see a little bit of contact by that 13 with the Jermaine Chevy, that's Galen. Got a little to that left rear quarter panel, got him a little loose, enough to slide him up. Oh! Galen loose into the wall. And back up. Whoa, what a dodge miss. Upset everybody. Jay Hyper in that 4th spot, got himself some contact to the wall, a little more contact to the wall as he's running that junior line on a high outside, trying to keep that thing pegged. He does, rotates around that 22. Woo, 22, a little bit of butter down there, that's gonna blow him up. That's very scary, especially right there, because that'll shoot your car directly up because you can on the outside of you. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a rough deck. Okay, so our leaders are, well, Big D, he's kind of checking out a little bit. Marcus is right there in that 2nd spot, but see, Workman's on his bumper for that 3rd. And then you're looking at the battle right now, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. All on their napkin right here. A little bit more room this time. Now they get the little breather they can maneuver, but got Galen right there still working that bottom line. There goes the 22, diving down to the bottom as well. Tyrese has had himself a little bit of a chameleon type of a car today. Seen him working the high and low sides, really negotiating. Whoa! And so 24, Jay Hyper loses it, goes around, doesn't collect any of the field. All right, on board Marcus right now. He is in our 2nd spot and not closing at all on our leader. He's just kind of maintaining his pace, which is good. Got a bubble for right now, but these laps will winding down. We're going to be seeing some pit stops, possibly if it stays green. So far, we haven't had that type of cadence in this race, so I don't know. When it comes to the race stats, I wouldn't think they would go green to a green flag pit stop. Might have a little bit of contact, something happen prior to that. But so far, doing pretty good. We're looking at 27 lap left fuel. They're about halfway through the fuel runs, 80-ish, dropping into the 70s in the tires. Yeah, so they still have a little bit, you know, little time left. Work these tires in, work their lines. Some of these guys have been setting their cars up where it's more of a long run car. And we haven't really seen a lot of a long run quite yet. So we might actually see some forward movers here really start to come to light. Right on now with Galen in that 14, Chevys in that 4th spot, and the 22. Titan's trying to hold it strong on the outside, keep that thing, like I said, chameleon. Look at that. Just like I said, he was like on the bottom, now he's on the top. This car handles it, and that guy can drive. All these guys can drive. We're looking at some of the best right here. Bunch of pros, like I mentioned earlier. They fight this thing out in one of the biggest platforms in NASCAR. Nothing changed up toward the front. Kind of separated a little bit here. You are on board our closest battle, I think, at the moment. Titan's really searching, trying to find his way around the 13. I think he thinks he's maybe a little faster. Might be able to do a little hopscotch action, get contact of that little draft that these cars are throwing out there. Utilize that, get up to see Workman in that third spot, so hopscotching his way around. We'll see. Lots of strategies still left to be unfolded here. And we are tracking Workman. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't think I did. I missed that, huh? Oh, it's our man Workman right here. He on this screen, and you see him. He driving all kinds right now. That is one focused individual right now. Look at that. That driver is getting her done in his seat, man. He's just like, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. And he does too. Shoot. He's running all kinds right now. Doing himself a fantastic job finding through a lot of adversity at the beginning of the race. To find himself now in that podium spot. And for him to actually be styled out here on camera with us. Who knows, man? We might be able to have a little interview and see Workman get some work done today. Let's see. Right now, Galen looks like he may be closing in. He want to get up on that podium. All about them points. At the end of the day, that's why they do it. All right, just gonna search through our field. A little view action, see who's running what on board Titans. I was mentioning earlier, run bottom line, run top line. Searching, maybe falling off a little bit, I don't know. Diesels fell off a little bit as well, that 2 car back there. I had high hopes for you, soldier. No, he's doing a great job, man. Especially the way he put it down last night. Yeah, can't go wrong. That guy can drive. All right, here we go, battle. All right, work under attack. Let's see what happens now. All right, so he got Marcus outside of him right now. He's swooping in. Cleared. Okay, look at his face. Look at his face. You know what? It didn't change. Not at all. Wait, is this him on? I don't know, because he ain't moved. Oh wait, yeah, I saw a blink. All right, so he good. He alive. He all right. Look at this though. Woo! Meanwhile, while he's under this, he ain't blinking, he ain't moving, because he focused because of this stuff right now. All kinds of battling getting done, and he's stuck in the middle of it. Now, this is your battle right here. This is second, third, fourth, fifth. This is for that top 5. As you see, Big D, he out there, and he did it last night. He checked out for a while as well, and he picked the right time to do her. These guys are really duking it out, which is enabling them to stretch out that lead even further. We have 43 laps remaining, looking at 15 laps left of fuel-ish in that tanker before they got to go ahead and get themselves another full load here. Get some pork rice feel goods and be up and running. Their tires are doing okay. They got a good balanced car, at least at least Workman does. You got 70s on the left and 60s on the right, pretty balanced there. You see see it running. Car's doing good, rotating still nicely on the bottom. Butter X right there. Gotta be careful, brother. Woo! Yeah, he styled out though nice in that third spot. Looks like we are looking at 4 laps from. Oh wait. Let me look at that one more time. I was like, 40 something. What? It's a good thing about these laps being short. It won't take a moment to find out where you're at. Yep, 40 laps to go. Okay, we're winding this thing down. We're winding down quick. Now everyone's gotten their pace. We might actually see a pretty decent green run for a little bit here. Kind of stretched out. No comers and goers right now. Let's see. Let's get on board Celtics. He's running that outside line. I love that outside line. I like the outside line anywhere pretty much because no one really runs it out there. You know, you're like, ooh, all by myself. This is great. You duck back in, get a piece of that draft, get back out there again. Now you can find a little more difficult to make that thing stick out there, you know. A little less rubber out there, not track, a little less grip. Makes it go a little faster. Look at this, man. We're on board with this guy. He's running right next to that wall right there. And he's just utilizing every bit of it. Oh, a little too much there. Took a little paint off. It'll be all right. Yeah, see, just a scratch. Just what? Yeah, no worries. No, we buffed that out. It's good. You're good. Send it. I was right along Diesel for a minute. Now this cat was like all kinds stupid fast last night, man. Of course, you know, makes it over to that. Oh, we got pit stops commencing. You know, make it up there for his interview. Threw it down, just beautiful at the end. Okay, well, I'm not going to give it away. You guys need to go and watch it if you didn't see it, because that was one heck of a race. Alright, let's see what Big D has in store for us here, if he has any kind of issues or whatnot. Alright, Dax is right there. We're going to start seeing some pit strategies happening. Big D still in our first spot, but we have, like I said, you know, pits have commenced. A lot of cars have dipped in, got the 4 fresh feel goods. That's why you see work. Was able to drive around and drive by them pretty efficiently. So now what C-Work's trying to do here is he's going to utilize these fresh tires on our leader, which you're looking at right now. Let's go ahead and view for it. All right, so he's going to go ahead and view that. So he's going to utilize these fresh tires here, and he's going to try to extend this out as far as he possibly can. And then hopefully when, you know, Big D comes down to pit, then basically what's going to happen here is he's going to take that time to get back up to him, but will he have enough time at the end to catch him? That's what he's hoping for. Because he's going to be faster if he's going to have 4 fresh field gates. Alright, so I'm checking our lap counters here. Yeah, we have a lot of guys coming off from pit road now. So it'll be a moment. Let's go and let this thing cycle through. You're on our leader, so we're gonna see what he's gonna do. Right now, he's stretching this thing. He's gonna run this thing out, so he's gonna have the freshest tires that he could possibly get at the end. At least that's what it looks like from here. You see, yeah, work already pitted. So, okay, here he comes. Leader is coming into pit road. You see the 13 of Galen right there with him. All right, that's gonna surrender our lead. Let's go ahead and get over to, looks like the 22 has it. He got the flag. Let's get to him. All right, 22 has the flag right now. He's running with this joker. Let's see how he's going to be able, or if he's going to be able. No! Contact spinning! Oh, no! Woo! Hold up! Son of a, I'm gonna, yeah. All right. Well, that's a way to enter pit road. Not the, you know, most graceful, but very exciting. Work was doing a pretty good job. Okay, so now it looks like the lead is rotating to that number 2 car, Diesel. Where'd you go, Diesel? Come here. Okay, now he's on pit. Okay, so basically we're gonna rotate this all the way through. We're going to get back to the 12 car. I'm sure that he's going to end up being somewhere there close to. It's one of our first to pit. Was Marcus, I believe. I don't know. Was Seabrook? It's a really cool strategy that we're undertaking. First green flag run. You see, field's pretty spread out so far. Okay, here comes Seawork right now. Now he has this lead. No, I'm sorry. That's the 7. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to that one real quick. Yeah, it's 7. We're good. Okay, yep, he's under fire. Here it is. Now, Big D, he just coming out of pit now. He got himself some 4 really fresh ones. He's going to go ahead and utilize this. He's going to get past him as quick as he can and hopefully check out. Because I don't foresee, with the amount of laps that Work had on his car, on his tires, for him being able to hang with Big D. And especially, I mean, after the way that he's been able to check out, now he's going to have fresher tire. Yep. I know, Big D might just be able to get something here. Again. How about that? Strong run, too. Look at this. 25 laps remaining. Small track. It's going to wind down very fast. You're on our leader now. Looking back at Seawork, who's in that second position. Holding strong. On a little bit older tire. Like that's Jay Hyper, 24 minute Chevy coming up, possible lap traffic action. Hopefully that's not going to play any kind of roller factor. Shouldn't. These boys are pretty awesome. They know how to maneuver around each other. Alright, well, yeah, it is pacing out here. Whoa! Contact by Big D. That's going to well him up. But again, he has those tires. He's got the freshest tires, I think, out of most everybody. So, and a pretty commanding lead. I don't think he's going to have himself too many issues as long as you don't wreck that thing, man. He's set a pretty decent pace. All right, continuing a little late there, everyone. This is Pocono Raceway Cup Series. They are at Iowa today. And they're getting it done with this Speedway Collective 350. This is race number 7 out of 22. So our 50% races with all that tire wear, the damage, stages, all the glory. Now with these leagues, I don't know if some of you may not be aware out there, but for a lot of these leagues right here, they don't do those caution flag stuff like computers. It's all done manually. They actually have a race command, which is Slade, the CEO of MEA and PRCS. He is normally oversees the races, and then what he'll do is he'll call out cautions as such, being in communications directly with the drivers. Okay, so he's going to go past and underneath there. You're going to go ahead and let him. Yeah, he got himself considerable damage. That's definitely blowing up his efforts. Big D just checking out, man. He can be able to run away with this thing. Oh, so we have the 4th of July coming up, everyone. Of course, I'm sure everyone's stoked to blow something up. I know I am. You know, typical American, you know, blow things up, go fast, you know, burn gas. Yep. That's what we do. So, yeah, I really hope everyone has a safe and excellent 4th of July. We are going to be broadcasting through it. It's going to be a little different for left turn broadcasting. LTV is going to possibly be doing an off-site broadcasting at a surprise location. So, stay tuned for that. Because we crazy around here, folks. You don't know what we're going to have. Man, look at this. So, Big D still doing a fine job setting that car. Lap in, lap out. hitting his marks, not wavering. I mean, he had a little bit of that contact there. He just getting settled in. That's all he was doing. He's probably tightening up, belt a little bit or something, you know. Maybe he's getting a drink. Look at that, right there off that wall, utilizing every bit of it. I like to think that the closer you get to that wall, you know, helps break up that air and helps you run just a little bit faster. Yeah, still rotating beautiful on the bottom. You know, these tires are winding down here because we're at 15 laps to go. So this is going to blink and it's going to be over. Right now we are looking at Big D as our leader. Galen is 1.5 back. Got Workman, who is in that third spot, so still doing a great job. He pitted with Workman here. He pitted a little bit earlier than these guys, but he's still able to maintain pace there. He's only within about 2 seconds off the leader. So after these tires, that's what I was talking about earlier about these tires equalizing. And what that means is that, yeah, they're going to be really fast in the get-goes. They're going to be raw, and they'll kind of come around you. But over time, those tires will wear. The long run part of your program will kick in, and then thus, hopefully, you can maintain your pace as Workman is demonstrating right here. Smartly giving himself a solid podium finish there, yeah, and the optimal points that he can manage for this race by driving a smart race. Don't have to have the fastest car to be up there at the end. Looks like Big D is doing himself a pretty good job there checking out, but I don't know. It just looked like Galen is gaining. I mean, just a little bit. Will he have enough time? I mean, he has time to catch him. He does. We're coming up like at 13 laps to go. He has enough time. He's there. All right, you see him gaining, you know, a fraction of a tenth every lap. But once he gets in the inside of that draft, like he's almost there right now. If he can get that thing to continue to rotate, here he comes, gaining. All right, let's get on Galen. That number 13 of that Jermaine Chevy here. All right, on board with Galen. Chevy. Still got some pretty good power. Look like he's still able to rotate this thing to the center and out. A little wiggle there, a little scratch to that wall. You just want to make sure the wall was still there. It is still there. You got it, Galen. We're good. Look at this. Just down the bottom right there, trying to hold it. See how rough it is, you know. And they're trying to, like, you know, drive this thing hot coming out. So this is one of those tracks where you got to back up your turns. How do I describe that? Sometimes you don't want to drive it in super fast. On some tracks, you actually want to lift a little bit earlier, let the car roll, and then power out a little bit earlier, harder, and then you're able to get that run. And here comes Galen, all over the bumper now, Big D. He's got him. Will he have enough time? We're 6 to go. We're right here. We're gonna. This is it. This is the battle for the win. Galen caught him. He was inching there just ever so slightly, lap after lap after lap. This thing kind of started. Here he goes, looking underneath. Come on, Galen, get some. Man, Big D still holding it tough right now. But Galen got himself a long run car. Looked like he got a little more grip, thus giving him some more speed out of that exit. Down that back, down that front stretch, going into one, rotating through, coming out. Oh, yeah. Bring that thing next to the wall. That's what I'm talking about. We going fast right now, and it's starting to heat up something fierce. We got 4 laps to go. Who's going to get it? look for something amazing at the end. Oh, little contact! Oh, there it was! Oh, and Big D come back down. He's losing. He's out. Oh, spun into the wall. Galen gonna go ahead and take this dude. Man. Okay, we're looking at about 2 laps to go. Galen now in charge. You just seen that move for the win, for the lead, and now pretty much for the win. No one's around him to contest. Woo! That was pretty hot there. They were. I mean, once he got him, he wasn't gonna waste any time. He knew this was winding down. He knew that he had to go. You know, and I'm sure he understood that his car was faster. His long run program was kicking in a lot more than Big D's was. But just, I mean, that's why you had to force that issue. And man, did he. He stuck that nose in there, and he was able to get this thing. Great job, great win for Galen in that 13 Germain Chevy. All right, a running order. Galen, number 1. Work gets that 2nd spot. Big D gets that 3rd. Marcus, he'd been 4th. Celtics fan in 5th. Diesel in that 6th spot. Titans in 7th. From the back, 8th. Jay Hyper in that 9th. Ah, missed the top 10. It was right there. It was right there. Oh, there it is again. Bags! Ha! All right. I got the top 10. Great run by everybody. I mean, there's some pretty wrecks, some pretty decent wrecks getting thrown down in the beginning. I know there's probably some tempers flaring on that one, but wow, definitely some good excitement for PRCS, and of course their entire team and Sega that they threw down. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can bring these guys up into our little our broadcast booth and see if we can see what they got in store for us. All right, so we're doing a little fishing. See if I can actually catch something. Because we got ourselves a pretty good. All right. Looks like we got Galen. Ah, I knew I was going to catch something. Caught Galen. We're good. All right. Got him. That's definitely important here on this one. So Galen, but you're going to have to wait for a minute, though. We're going to look see if we can catch.
Fine.
We're going to have to catch a little something else if we could. I knew you had a pretty decent race.
Yeah, except for that incident at the end.
Oh yeah, copy
we'll
that.
Talk about that.
Yeah, it was racing. Oh, let me get out of this thing. All right, so we're still searching here. The other drivers are aware to come over to the booth, correct?
I think so.
All right.
I'm not sure Big D's gonna come.
Copy that. Little heat at the end. I get you.
Yeah, that's not the way I wanted it.
Yeah, absolutely. I get you on that one. Marcus, you got a copy? I see. I just saw you jump into the booth, buddy.
Yeah, Slade. I was told to.
Hey, well, I appreciate you coming over, saying hi to all of us over here at the booth, man. You did a great job out there, by the way, with that front row motorsports Ford. You had yourself a pretty good car. You have to, leading that race for a while, got that clean air, and were able to check out. Got stuck in the midst of some good stuff there, or bad stuff at times, and man, you really had your work cut out for you, and had to battle through some tremendous adversities throughout your race. You want to give us a quick rundown?
I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
My Discord cut out.
Okay, no worries, you good? Yeah, give us a rundown of your program and what happened out there.
The car was great. I kind of knew I had a short run to mid run car, so tried to make the best out of it before the long runs came because I knew there were guys out there that had better long run cars. But stage one, I wrecked myself, so I caught the scene, man, not wrecked. But we gathered things back together, and cautions. We got lucky with that stage one win, so got the first stage one of the season, but also
Nice.
just stage two we ran good. Just like I said, just trying to make the best out of a short mid run car, and finish fourth. And coming down to the last stage, and wish the car was a little bit better, but a win would have been satisfied. But I'm more satisfied with the fourth place finish.
Absolutely.
So,
Man, top five, you cannot go wrong. Bringing home that fourth position right there for you. But now you did mention a little something about that seam in the middle of Iowa, and I was trying to describe that little in general to our viewers out there. Maybe you can give us your insights of that middle line, that groove that tends to bite you at times, and what that all entails.
I mean, well, how I ranked was, I just came in there a little too high, and I tried to get back on the gas like I was on the bottom, and you just can't. It's different lines. Bottom line, of course, you can stick it down there, but the middle groove, you kind of got to be easy. But gave a little bit too much gas, and these aren't the Xfinity cars where you can run the middle and top groove so easy like they can. So we end up spinning out. So
Man.
just about throttle control, and you can keep it up there, but.
So great little insight there for all you drivers out there. Again, when it comes to Iowa, some of those tricks and tips being thrown down by some of the best right there, bud. So I'm listening. I guarantee you, bud. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
No problem. But yeah, appreciate you for having me in the booth tonight. And I just want to say, good win, Galen. I know you didn't want the win to go out, like how you did, but
Yeah, I know. A good run to you too, man. It was good to see you up there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good race with you too, Workman. Good night, y'all. I'm out.
Good job for your fourth. All right, see, Workman, look at you, buddy. Come on in here.
Hey, what's happening?
Woo, there he is. This is my man. Dude, you're getting it done up there. You're definitely doing some work. All day long. You're working the bottom, working the high line, working wherever the heck you can when it comes to trying to find your way through. Battling some of the best out there, giving it one heck of a show. Lots of action happening when it comes to contact-wise, to hard racing, and, of course, to that long-run strategy, guys. How did it pan out for you, bud?
First stage was kind of a little bit up and down. Just got in one incident there, the top three, and kind of finished further back what we did in stage one. But then we're able to work our way up there towards top two, top three in stage two, and hell of a stage two battle with me and Marcus and the 12 of Destroyer. I think I was being a lot more nicer with Marcus than some other guys, just because how good of a guy he is, and it's really cool to see him up front because you don't see him up front all that often. So maybe I was being a little bit too generous there and not being as aggressive, and then allowed the 12 to catch up. But stage three with my long runs there, just some practice and whatnot when I was trying making adjustments on the car and whatnot, I was just having trouble trying to keeping that back end from sliding around and whatnot, and trying to put a little bit more wear on the right front earlier on in the run so that the balance isn't that off and at the end of the run. But that right rear tire would just want to get eaten up, and it would cause a slide there. So tried a little bit of an audible there by short pitting a little bit, hoping that hey, maybe after pit stop cycles are at end we can catch a caution. We were in the lead there for a few laps before the Destroyer got by us with the fresher tires. But I saw the Galen was running down, catching Destroyer, and I was just kind of riding back there in third, and I was like, You know what? Maybe I shouldn't totally just cruise around here. In case something happens. And sure enough, they got together there a couple laps ago, and I went by Destroyer, and I was looking up on the race ticker there. I closed in about a second and a half on Galen, and I'm like, so I'm trying to push it a little bit, in case he got damaged, but just way too far back. So, hey, all in all, just getting another top three, especially coming off missing last week with vacation. But yeah. You're done.
Well, I thought it was also some pretty impressive work while you're getting your streaming on, and during that battle, yeah, I mean, dude, you were focused, buddy. You were like really, really focused.
Yeah, like once in a while, if I'm watching there, I kind of whenever I'm streaming, I kind of look up in the corner of my box, and I'm like, oh, I'm hunched over pretty good. Like I'm focused. I'm in there a bit, but I mean, just this season so far has been, a lot better than last season. I mean, yeah, we're maybe we could have gotten another win or so, with as much as up front we've been running here all season. But as long as we can stay up there top, in first, top two or so, in the point standings, and then be up there towards the end of the regular season and rack up some playoff points here. That's kind of what the big goal is here for the rest of this regular season, because second half and round two there of the playoffs last season, that's where we got beaten up. I mean, we had a fifth, a fourth, and a third place finish there with a stage win here and there in the second round of the chase last year. We just didn't have anywhere near the amount of playoff points as the guys in front of us did. And we also had a guy or two that we were expecting to maybe be able to beat on the track, end up racking wins and locking themselves in, so it just made ourselves harder. So I mean, yeah, it's good to know that we have that win, we're somewhat locked in the playoffs right now, but still, you just want to try to rack up those playoff points and whatnot by winning stages, getting poles, and winning races, obviously.
Yeah, and trust me, we watch these races week in and week out, and we see exactly how fierce that competition that you're dealing with is out there. So when it comes to any kind of positions, points, and everything, get them when you can, every time you can. And you did a great job today, really bringing home some great points, and of course, some incredible footage. We had the camera on you for quite some time, buddy. Really showing your stuff out there and giving us that racy view of what you guys were right in the middle of. So fantastic work getting done by C. Workman today, man. Good job.
Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. And congrats to Galen on the win.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Galen, you got a copy now, bud.
Yep, I'm here.
Heck yeah, man. Look at this, dude. Galen right here. This guy's solid. Driving that number 13 Germain Chevy, was battling throughout all kinds of fierce drivers in some of the gnarliest little tornadoes that I've seen on track, and was able to manage it at the end and bring home that victor. And I know you want to go ahead and get all into it. Galen, you got to go ahead, man. Give us a rundown of exactly what happened throughout your program. I mean, we saw a lot of fun stuff at the beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah. Well, when I first started, my car was basically set up for the long run. And I noticed a lot of people's weren't. They were pretty fast right off. So I seemed to go to the back there the first stage, and second stage, I think I stayed out once. I only had 98% on the left side, but it still was a big difference. I couldn't hold them off. I went straight to the back again, and then I think there was a caution in the second stage, and I said, heck with this long run stuff. Let's make it a short run car. And I think that's where I came in. Did I come in second the second stage?
Yes.
Or was it the first stage? I think it was the second. Okay.
Second, I believe, yes.
Oh, no, it was backwards. I'm sorry. I thought it was the second stage. But maybe I'm terrible about recapping races.
No worries. Well,
Some people are, workmen can tell you every lap, but I just kind of wing it.
Well, and that's exactly how it goes. I mean, get in the car, go fast. I get you, man. And at the end of the day, you see where you finish up at. I get it all day long.
But that third stage was great because I don't think there was a caution in there. If there was, I don't think there was.
No, it was just a brief, and then you guys had that long green flag run. Yeah.
Green flag, so it was green flag pitting, so I made it a short run car. Big D was in front of me. He had a pretty good stretch, and I was like, shoot, I'm really gonna have to, make this car faster if I'm gonna catch him. So I did. I put quite a bit took a little wedge, and lowered it, and made it pretty fast.
You did. Yeah.
I wasn't sure how I was gonna end up there. I caught him, and I was like, oh man, it was skating. like something fierce, and I figured he was doing the same. And so I wasn't even gonna press him. I was gonna wait and be patient. But then I saw an opportunity. He looked like he slipped or something, so I dove under him, and he came down the block. And when he changed that line, that for me that much, I was pretty much a little out of my comfort zone, and I hit him way too hard, and I guess I sent him up into the wall. So,
Yeah, it was. We were right there on it, man, at the end for sure. Of course, how could we not? I mean, we're watching you know, literally start to gain ever so slightly. I mean, this started like at 15, 16 to go, and then I mean, you really started to see that long run program of your car really starting to settle in. And I was describing that, trying to describe it to our fans and our drivers out there, and you demonstrated it beautifully. You really did, because I mean, we watched your program, like, you know, and of course, Big D was impressive throughout the entire race. Had himself one fast hot rod all the way through the race. That guy was the man to beat, guaranteed. All right, but what happened there is you were able to adjust and work on your car to you know, tame the track, and you were able to have that track come to the car, or vice versa, get the car to match that track. And you gained rather quickly at a just a really nice rate. I mean, we were watching like clockwork every lap, just starting to count it down, and you were there, and you had time to get past. So
I really wanted to get by him clean, you know, because I know me and Fluffy had our incident last week, and I was like, dang it, the second week in a row I've gotten to somebody I really respect. Well, I respect all of them, but
yes,
you know, Big D's awesome. Doggone it, kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I feel your pain. I do. Trust me, I do. Racing incidents do happen, especially in that heat of moment. But you guys are driving such an awesome race. You really were. Everyone, you know, just flying those cars around track. You did a great job. I mean, again, it's just
I was
racing
hoping we
incidents.
could come to the line side by side, have one of those races.
That's kind of what that's what I thought. I thought maybe.
I was trying to set it up. Yeah. I tried to set it up for that. I really did.
Well, all in all, it was very exciting at the end. You did a great job. Congratulations on your win, though. Seriously,
thanks, man.
All those were hard earned, and you know, you're out there driving your heart out, and the wheels off that thing. So, great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure is mine. All right, folks. So that pretty much wraps us up for tonight. Again, this is PCRS really throwing down an awesome race at Iowa. They did a fantastic job throughout the run. This is the Speedway Collective 350. This is race number 7. We've got race number 8 coming up here shortly. So again, stay tuned with us. We got all kinds of action happening throughout the week, and of course, dropping back in with the MBN on Mondays and PCRS on Tuesdays. So keep us dialed. And again, but anyways, folks, we'll go ahead and let you go. All this get brought to you by Century 21. Appreciate all the help from them. And stay tuned. So until next time, folks, keep it pointed in the right direction. Have some fun out there. Stay safe, of course. Cause a little bit of trouble. And have some fun.